Hey Libra, we are going to do kind of whatever comes out. We're going to do a traditional Celtic cross, kind of do a flyover of what's going on with you and your life. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I do those. You can book at tangledintarot.com. I do Zoom readings as well as pre-recorded YouTube videos, whatever you prefer, okay? Also follow me over on TikTok. We do live readings over there. We answer free yes or no questions. We do $11.11 mini reads. All right, guys. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands, the Star, Queen of Cups, and the Death card. I don't know if someone quit paying attention to a situation and someone else wants to heal it or has a desire to heal it. I don't know. Let's dig into this a little bit. Overall energy for this reading, we have the Magician. Magician has everything he needs to create the scenario he wants to create. Six of Wands. It looks like you are trying to create a scenario in which you are successful. A successful new beginning with someone or something here. Interesting. But it looks like you want to have success at something. It looks like the problem might be someone else, okay? King of Wands is your challenge. It could be either your ego, someone else's ego. It could just be dealing with a Leo. All right, King of Pentacles, Page of Wands. It's almost like somebody went towards someone else for stability and you kind of got lost in the sauce. Yeah, Eight of Cups. I feel like someone moved around a little bit, and it's like you want a beginning with someone who walked away. You want another beginning with someone who walked away. This could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, okay? Subconscious energy, Four of Swords for you. This is resting, recovering, okay? Healing. It's also taking a good long look at yourself. And maybe how you run into situations quickly, okay? The Knight of Wands can be flying a little too close to the sun, okay? And then we have the sun here. It's like you flew a little too close to the sun and got burnt. Two of Pentacles. It's like on one end, you just want to go for it. And on the other end, you're like, this is painful to me. I need to heal this part of myself. And it's like, you want to move really quickly, swiftly, and fearlessly into what brings you joy, what is successful, and what brings you happiness, okay? But it's like for some reason, you're like back and forth on something. Your conscious energy, King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Tell me about this. King of Cups does not mention emotion too much. Very self-regulating, I'll say. All right. Yeah. It's like we have the Star card, the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Give me a second, Libra. It's almost like you get into these situations, you fly too close to the sun, you heal yourself, stuff calms down, and you end up going through the same thing all over again. Does that make sense? Recent past, Queen of Pentacles. We have a King and Queen of Pentacles, just so you know. Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. So either you were nurturing someone was nurturing you. Ace of Cups. Devil card. Big Capricorn energy in the past. one more on that. Four of Wands. Okay. So you guys may have been in a situation with an earth sign, Capricorn specifically, or just with a partner, a long-term partner that you had to heal from because their love was a little toxic. Okay. I don't know if it's toxic because this just wasn't how it was supposed to go, or if there was some sort of an addiction, or you were just obsessed with this person, or they were obsessed with you. Okay, but either way, Four of Swords making another appearance. All right, it's like maybe you didn't heal something from the past and you thought you had, and now it's like everything is going around and around, and it's making you look back at the things that you've had to heal from and wondering, like, have I actually healed from those things? Near future, Knight of Pentacles. I like this because he knows enough to, like, create something, okay? So I feel like if you have identified an issue, like an issue of not being able to heal from something from the past, and it's affecting your relationships currently, all right? It's almost like you've taken a look at that, you understand what the situation is, and now you have enough information to move forward and do something about it, okay? Tell me about this. Four of Pentacles, the Moon. You're not going to say much to anyone, though, about what you plan to do, all right? It's like, it's almost like you find one issue and you get stuck on it and you overthink it and it just expands, gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Instead of actually giving yourself grace, okay, with the situation, it's almost like it's a black cloud looming over you. Instead of you saying, you know what? Everybody's got black clouds, and that's fine. I acknowledge it's there. I'm going to try to make it a little less dark. You know what I mean? But I also don't feel like you're really going to be, you're keeping this, a lot of this to yourself. Not a lot of people are going to know that this is going on inside your brain. So I will say, Libra, if there is someone that you trust with this sort of stuff, this sort of like personal stuff, you don't have to go through this alone, okay? You have people around you who you can trust to say these things to. How you're seeing yourself, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands can sometimes be happy on the outside, not so happy on the inside, okay? Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the World. I feel like you're learning that you don't have to be with another person in order to be happy, okay? And I like that. I like it. But it's also telling me that you are trying to gather information as to why these things why these chapters keep closing on you, all right? It's almost like this energy of giving up. Okay, I give up, like, I'm just going to live in the moment, Queen of Wands, all right? It's like, and I love to see that because in the near future, I see you really fretting over things, okay? So please don't let go of this curiosity, or this, not necessarily this curiosity, but don't let go of this part where you're just like, fuck it, I'm going to go be great, okay? Like, keep more of that energy. The more fuck it, I'm going to go be great energy, okay? And your external energy, Four of Cups, again, with this walking away energy and the challenge, I do feel like some of you may have been rejected by someone. It may have been kind of a ghosting situation where you didn't really see it coming, and it's kind of like this person just kind of snuck away, right? They didn't really express themselves, okay? Or this could be you, Libra, because you are the King of Wands in your or the King of Cups in your conscious energy, okay? And we have a Nine of Pentacles here, which can talk about liberation, freedom, okay? There's also this feeling of this person felt like they may have been lied to because you weren't expressing emotions. Tell me about this. Yeah, King of Wands, or King of Swords. It's like you were very logical and to the point. You didn't share emotions very much. And I feel like this other person may have wanted more emotion from you. Okay. In your hopes and fears, we have the Page of Swords. This is all about being curious, understanding things. Okay. With this being the Queen of Swords and the Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying this, it's almost like you are taking what has been said, or more importantly, what has not been said by another person, to really take a long, hard look at what is going on with your stability, your long-term connections. Okay. I also feel like you're probably viewing this or wanting to view this from a feminine standpoint, okay? We see that you're appearing as the King of Cups and the King of Swords, neither of which are very in touch with their own femininity, okay? It's like one is very practical, very intelligent, very resourceful. The other keeps everything bottled up, okay? Under the ruse of control of emotions, okay? And it's like some of you are looking at what has been going on under this lens of your feminine energy. It's like, how can I explain this? Because what you're carrying is fucking heavy, okay? This is the energy of just wanting to try something different, because what you've been doing keeps you in the same place that you've been in, and it's heavy, okay? You're carrying a lot. Potential final outcome, the Moon. I don't feel like you see what's coming, but you're gonna go toward it anyway. Even if it's confusing, even if you don't know what to pick, okay? You're gonna continue to look for these new perspectives, all right? And you're gonna see why things are stalling. And I feel like it's gonna have a lot to do with this Seven of Cups, okay? It's almost like the energy of just pick one. Just pick one, Libra, and go with that, okay? Whether it's one problem that you have to solve, one person that you want to go toward, okay? One shadow work issue that you have to overcome, one bit of trauma, okay? This is like baby step energy. It's like just choose one thing for now, okay? And go with the flow. Because as you sit on it, okay, the Hangman puts himself in that position. I feel like once you sit on it, you will become enlightened as to what the issue is, because you are really, really looking at it, okay, Page of Swords. You're really, really paying attention to the what, who, where, why, and when, okay? So what's the advice for Libra? Yes, this. Be by yourself, babes. Be by yourself and really explore your inner workings of yourself. That's what you need to be doing. That is what you need to be doing. Figure out what makes you happy, okay? Get emotionally stable within yourself before you, yeah. Because if you're not, and you go toward another person, it's going to end this way every time, in heartbreak. I feel like I'm talking, look at that. Eight of Pentacles. I was just about to say, I feel like I'm talking to a Libra that has a lot of things to work on, which we all do, okay? But whatever is happening now, I feel like it's just hit its boiling point, and you're like, something has got to give. Something's got to give. So Libra, if this resonated, please let me know. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you like the way that I read. Come follow me over on TikTok. Like I said, we do free yes or no questions over there. We do $11.11 mini reads. We have a really good time over on TikTok, so you should come hang out. It's not all serious all the time over there. We talk about some really silly stuff sometimes. So maybe that's what you need. You just need some laughter to lighten your mood, Libra. All right, that's what I got for you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, Libra.